You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Did you hear what he just said? That is just awful language. That's terrible, Ice Cube. Goodness gracious me. I'm going to try to heed my own words tonight. I just lost one of the best videos I feel like I've ever done. Like, just like fantastic. I felt inspired by it. When it was done, I couldn't wait to upload it. I went back to listen to it and there's no volume, so I'm like, turn the volume up. Nothing. I check other videos, no problem. I couldn't believe it. I'm literally heartbroken over the loss of this video. It's just depressing because I can't even go back and tell you exactly what I said in it. Like, we went over the whole outro to the show. I know I go over that every now and again. But, damn it. I'm very upset at this. Okay. If this doesn't come out, I'm going to go hang myself. I love the NWA. Particularly the Ice Cube. I wish he would put that damn next album out. Every time he puts out a CD, I am like locked in for like 3, 4, maybe 5 months till I know every word to every song on his CD. I don't know what it is. I enjoy the rapping. I like to do the rapping when I'm in my car. I like doing the rapping on the stage too, but some may say I'm too white for that. Is that racist? I think it's racist against me. I'd done it back in the day with the Lunch Meat Circus, freestyling on the mic. Usually it was just mumbling and sounds, but there's just something about cadence. I've lived my life around cadence and beats and steps and rhymes and I'm not saying that I'm the most fluid of individuals, but I don't know. Anywho, I sent an email to Will Terrell. He had mentioned, he made a comment about how the YouTube community is becoming more of a family, more like a community, and less of just, you're seeing more and more longer videos about lifestyles and stuff like this. I think, to be completely honest, I'm just out there just talking to you, and less crap, I guess. I don't know, but the stuff that's quality is really good, and I feel like it is family and stuff like that. And I don't feel like I'm quite part of that family. I feel like I'm on the outside, just kind of looking in through the window, going, "You guys having turkey? I gotta eat a mud pie." No, I don't mean it that way at all either. I just feel like I'm working towards something, and getting better and progressing, and I think that that's important. I really feel like I just remembered something. Sorry. This year, let's talk about the outro to my video. This is what I mentioned in the last video, and I hope it's just as good as the last one, because I felt like I got my message across. Those aren't just words, and I know I don't mention it in every video, but every 10, 20 videos, I like to talk about it a little bit for the people who may not be going back and binge watching this. It's just like Knight Rider, only nothing like Knight Rider. No. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Sometimes it means making an ass of yourself. I make an ass of myself on a daily basis, and I don't care. I have no problem with that. If I have to wear a dress to work to make people smile, I'm okay with that. And there's nothing wrong with wearing a dress either. I have this friend, she's not dead. I hope. Jess Carlozzi, who had this skirt, not a dress. I found a skirt that I thought Carol would like at the Goodwill today. I normally go there and I look for video game stuff, older stuff. And I saw this thing, and this old woman, old women are funny. She's going, "Oh, I'd like to see if that fit on me." And she's holding up, she's in her 80s. She's got a walker. And I'm like, oh God, just put the damn thing back. I want to buy that for Carol. I was about to just fight her, you know. No, I wouldn't do that. And so she put it back and I bought it. So, but yeah, my friend Jess left this skirt at the house once. I think we were playing softball that day or something. And I remember just to mess with people that night at D&D, I put it on and I walked into the room. And it was very liberating and very comfortable, and there's a lot of airflow, and I really appreciated that. And so I thought, wow, man, this is kind of like I know I don't like the word masculine and stuff like that, but if I could find a more masculine, like a utilikilt, but in skirt form, I would be all about it. I'm comfortable in that. Like, I don't care what people have to say. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't mean it that way. That's not what I mean. Like, don't worry about them. Like, let them live their lives, and you know, if you get the opportunity to explain something to them or talk to them, you know, great. I always talk about that guy Gil. He's a Asian man. I don't know if he's Korean or Chinese or Mandarin. I don't know what he is. Cantaloupe. But he always sings to everybody that goes through his line, and he's got that down. Like, don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. I feel like he's the inspiration behind that. Like Will Terrell, who I said I sent him an email today, just telling him I agreed that like YouTube is a nice little community thing, and like say hi because he's a great artist and a cool guy, or he seems like a really cool guy. I don't know him personally, but from his videos, they're very inspirational. So, so props, my homie. And make yourself a better person than you were today. That doesn't necessarily mean... Alright, in my case, drawing is a perfect example of that. I draw every day. Like this morning before I went to work, I was drawing and I was thinking, man, I wish I could do this all day. I wish this is what going to work meant to me. And I know I'm not as good as the people that I look up to yet. But, I mean, I'm not bad. I am at a level, I feel, that is above what the average individual who draws a stick figure is. That doesn't mean a lot, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that to look down on anybody. I'm just saying I have a talent that I can do more than the average person can, and I'm happy with it, but I want to get better, and I am getting better. But it also means, like, and I don't think this is necessarily strictly a spiritual thing, but like things like forgiveness and letting go. Like, you think about it, maybe yesterday you were angry at somebody, or you hated something, or you are unsuccessful at something, like, and you bottled it up, or you let it out in rage. Like, you know, you have to learn to forgive yourself too. We go through a lot of shit in life, and like, we're not perfect people. We make mistakes, and like, at some point you have to not only forgive people, but forgive yourself for things, whatever those things may be. But like I said, I don't think that's necessarily just a spiritual thing. I think it's a universal thing, and I think if the whole world just forgave, and for 5 minutes every day held hands and we all just sang a song at like noon, whoever's around you, you know, there you go. You want to make somebody smile tomorrow? Go up to a complete stranger, hold their hand, and sing them a song. Probably be more effective with an older person. If you do that with like a kid, like a 4-year-old, you're gonna get arrested most likely, which is sad because that's my theory on Michael Jackson. I feel like he was a kid. Like, I personally don't believe he ever molested anybody. He may have, and if he did, that sucks. Amazing artist, amazing musician, who did a terrible thing, and he deserves to be punished just like anybody else who isn't famous for doing that. However, I personally don't think. It's like the OJ thing, like the people who don't believe that OJ did it. Now, I'm not saying he did or didn't do it, you know. He wasn't convicted of it. Does that mean he didn't do it? Not necessarily. However, that's my place to judge. Like, he's in jail now for something else, so whatever. But nonetheless, forgiving yourself, forgiving people around you, there's no sense in taking that shit to the grave. Like, that's not a good death. If you go to your deathbed and you're holding all that shit in, it's not worth it. Goose fraba, man. You gotta let it go. Like, you really gotta find your center, and like, every day forgive yourself for the dumb things that you may be doing. And make yourself a better person the next day. That's all I gotta say about that. That's what I mean when I say don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. And I know you guys have heard the spiel before, most of you, but I just wanted to get it out there again. So yeah, don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person than you were today, and let's make the world spin a little happier together. And I think it's a possibility. And there's so many people out there be like, oh, that's not impossible. That's impossible for everybody to get along. Like, why accept that? Why ever accept that? Like, you should never accept that not everybody else is always going to get along. Are they? Probably not. But why should you stop trying to achieve that goal? If you do that, and somebody sees you, and they see the fire in you, and you're doing that, and they're like, you know what? That's how I want to live my life tomorrow. I'm going to be a better person tomorrow. I'm going to make somebody smile. I want to make the world spin a little happier. I want to hold hands at noon and sing with the rest of the world. I don't think it's an impossibility. Am I crazy? In every keyword, I always put at the for searching for videos, I always put love above all things. I put love. I put smile, dance, art, sing, and I put road, 40, Jason, and usually some topics, some hot topics. I always try to stay away from putting things in like fashion design, because if you got here and you looked for fashion design and you watch this video, you'd probably be pretty pissed at the end and be like, what is fashion design? Actually, you'd probably get about 2 minutes in and you'd be like, okay, this guy's not talking about fashion. So why waste someone's time? That's what I say. That's just being mean, man. How to basic. I love how to basic. Very deceptive though. How to crack an egg. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to crack an egg against a wall. I love his videos. I love his videos, and they've gotten vile, and I'm okay with that because I love vile. I'm a vile individual. I was about to say some really bad words, but I won't do that. Anywho, hopefully the volume comes out on this. Otherwise, you'll never see me again. I apologize for the rage you may have witnessed at the beginning of this video too, because my soul was crushed. I was broken to the core, but I came back. I think we'll see. It's a lot shorter. It's about 1.5 minutes shorter. So I forgot something. I don't know what I forgot, but it doesn't really matter. I got my point across, I think. So anybody who's watching these, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for liking them and commenting. That makes my day when I wake up in the morning and I see X amount of views. I don't need views. I don't need to be successful to be happy. Like, success isn't necessarily the pinnacle of happiness. I think happiness is getting there. It's the road. It really is. Like the road to 40 or the road to create a piece of art or anything like that. Therein lies the happiness, not the success of finishing it. Sure, it's nice to, get a check or a pat on the back or an invitation to a convention. I mean, that's awesome. That really makes me happy. But I think true happiness is just achieving small goals. You know what I mean? Or just living better every day. Or making people smile. Anywho, if you're loving these videos like I'm loving them, please pass them along to anybody who you think this might help. I feel like this one would be a good one to tweet out there or share. The last one would have been better, but I screwed it up. So I got to start testing this mic every time, just to make sure it comes through. Yeah. So don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person than you were today, and let's make the world spin a little happier together. I mean it. I really mean it. Thank you for always coming by. I apologize for my madness at the beginning of this video, and this has been The Road to 40. I'm Jason Oliveira, if you didn't know. My birthday is February 28th, 1975. And next year, I'm going to be 40. Well, we're about a third of the way there. Almost a third of the way there. It's getting a little scary, friends. Can we slow down? Could we start again, please? Have a great night. Thank you for coming by. I'll see you tomorrow night on The Road to 40, episode 97,012. I can't remember at this point. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming by.